This is a list of generic staple cards that all new Flesh and Blood players should get a hold of. Since this video was made for newer players, we're keeping things cheap. No need to break the bank for any of these cards. With that in mind, let's get started. If there's any card you pick on this list, make it red Sink Below. This defense reaction defends for a lot without any additional cost. Not to mention, it also helps you filter out your hand as well. No joke, this is probably the most played card in the game, and a fantastic option for any mid-range or control build in both Classic Constructed and Blitz. Along with Sink Below, be sure to pick up some copies of Red Fate Foreseen, another defense reaction that is quite similar to Sink, though slightly worse in most decks. But since Sink Below is such a powerful card, Fate Foreseen is often enough just extra copies of Sink, and also sees a lot of play in control decks, and a couple mid-range decks as well, across both Blitz and CC. Red Sigil of Solace is a simple and powerful health gain card. It sees a decent amount of play in mid-range and control strategies in the Blitz format, where your health is very limited, but outside of the hero Dromai playing it a decent amount, it doesn't see much play in Classic Constructed anymore. Red Oasis Respite is a card that defends against any and all sources of damage, and is a powerful option against arcane damage that wizards have in the sideboards of CC decks. It also sees some play in Blitz control decks as well. Unmovable is the biggest generic defense reaction in the game, and the red version sees play in a lot of CC sideboards against heroes with big attack actions like Guardian and more recently Mechanologist. The red version really doesn't see play in Blitz, but the blue version of the card sees plenty of play in a variety of decks in both CC and Blitz as well. That's it for the defensive staples, onto the attacking cards. Red Scar is a powerful card that sees a lot of play in aggressive decks. You can find it in a large number of aggro and tempo decks in both CC and Blitz. Along with it, Red Ravenous Rabble is another powerful aggro card. Its attack power is dependent on the pitch value of the top card of your deck, and in red heavy decks, it will attack for 4 damage with Go Again most of the time. It's a staple in red line aggro decks, and sees play in both CC and Blitz. Red Snatch is a powerful aggressive card that is often played at the end of a chain of Go Again attacks due to its useful on-hit trigger. This card sees a lot of play in most aggro decks in both CC and Blitz. Outside of these, the red, yellow, and blue versions of Pummel are all extremely powerful attack reactions. They only work on bigger attack actions, but present a big buff with a discard on hit as well. All three see play in a wide range of decks from aggro to control, though only in classes with access to bigger attack actions like Guardian and Brute. But yeah, these are absolute staples in both CC and Blitz. On to the equipment, definitely be sure to pick up a set of Nullrune equipment, including the Arcane Lantern. If you want any hope of beating classes like Wizard or Runeblade who have access to arcane damage, you'll definitely need to have some Arcane Barrier to block that. Every single piece of generic Arcane Barrier equipment mentioned sees play in both CC and Blitz. Along with these, cards like Deep Blue and Blossom of Spring are both important pieces of equipment that give you a one-time boost in resources. They are both staples in Blitz, though not so much in CC. The Goliath Gauntlets are a powerful arm piece that gives your big attack actions an additional buff. It sees play both in Blitz and CC in classes like Brute and Mech. Finally, the Snapdragon Scalers are a powerful leg piece that sees play in a lot of aggressive decks with small attack actions. This is a powerful card and an absolute staple for both CC and Blitz. That's all the cards I wanted to talk about for now. These cards are definitely a must for new Flesh and Blood players, and if possible, I'd recommend buying singles for them. Though, I get it, opening packs is a lot of fun. Luckily, a majority of these cards can be found in Fab's very first set, Welcome to Wraith. So picking up some of that set to get these staples could also work. But anyways, good luck playing Fab everyone, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.